Welcome to PhoneSavvy.com's review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. The pre-orders for Verizon Wireless just started coming in today. So we are now, as of today, going to start seeing the Verizon Note 2 walking around the streets, and we were able to get our hands on one. And what we're going to do today is run through the specifications of this device, and I'm going to also show you the built-in features along with some of the pre-downloaded applications that come with this device. So I basically want to show you what separates this Android device from other Android phones that you can get for all of your carriers. And first thing we're going to start with is the specifications. We're looking at, of course, the 5.5-inch screen, which is 1/5 of an inch bigger than the original Note. So as of right now, this is the biggest screen available for any smartphone from the major carriers. And the weight of it is 6.35 ounces, so this is a very heavy device. It comes with a 31 milliamp battery, which is much better than the Galaxy S3. The S3 is 2100 milliamps, so we should get better battery life with this, but we'll wait and see as the phone gets used a little bit more. And the pixels is 720 by 1280, so we're looking at the same amount of pixels as the S3. They did boost the processor. We're looking at a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor, and for storage 16 gigabytes, which is the same as the S3, and 2 gigabyte of RAM, which is the same as the S3. So this is basically just a bigger S3 with a boosted processor. Now, what separates this besides that from the S3, it does come with a stylus down in the bottom right corner behind the device. And this application that is listed as one of the core applications called S Note, when you pull out the stylus, it automatically activates your S Note application. Let's do that right now. I'm going to flip this over, and let's pull out our S Pen right here. And when we flip it back over, we should have our S Note application loaded. So basically it'll quickly take you into this application, which is what's going to make the stylus the most beneficial. What I like about this application is it comes with different templates for the type of notes that you are going to take. Basic notes, we have this, idea notes, creativity, meeting notes, recipes. Let's go ahead and bring one of these up. I'm going to select recipe. So here it gives you a little bit of an example, kind of what to expect. Let's go back. Let's look at the other templates. Let's go to education. Geology notes, for example. Let's open that up. All right, let's scroll through here. See, this is what you can turn your phone into. Here's a little example of what this phone is capable of with the S Note application and your stylus. Taking notes, writing down whatever you'd like. If you don't want to use the stylus, you can also go right to the typing option or the voice notes, of course. But the stylus and having this big of a screen does make it a lot easier to write your notes in. Smaller screens, of course, aren't going to be as easy, but like this, we can write whatever we want and save it. Here we have our microphone. We add voice notes, and we can also type. You can edit a lot of different options. You can save or close. If we hit close, give you an option to discard this. Let's hit OK, and then we discarded that note. Let's hit the home button over here, which is the only hard button for the bottom of the phone like some of the other Android devices. However, you do have your back and menu button, and that's another thing I wanted to show you too. Some of the other Android devices, when you slide to the left on your home screens, it takes you into your quick settings screen. This phone doesn't have that. It has 5 home screens, which you can edit with different widgets and applications that you choose. If you want to get to the settings of the device, you're going to press this button in the bottom left corner. And then here we have our settings. It gives you the option to add apps and widgets, which is a little different. But let's go into our settings. Most of them are the basic setting changes that you can make on any Android device. Some are a little bit different. We have the home screen mode, which we haven't seen before, and a few other settings that are a little bit different. One-handed operation. That'll come in handy with this being as big of a phone as it is. And let's look at some of the applications that come with the device. Let's bring up our all apps list. And IMDb comes equipped with that. Media Hub, Keys Air. Let's see. Music Hub, it comes pre-downloaded with. It's fun to see applications that someone developed eventually become a built-in application on the new device. The S-Voice, of course, VPN client, Zappos. And that is our review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Like I said, it's basically a bigger, a little more juiced up Galaxy S3, but the S Note application, having the bigger screen and having the stylus with it, I think is what separates it from the older models of this device. Make sure you visit phonesavvy.com if you want to see the how-to videos on this device. We're going to start exploring the tutorials and all the setting changes that can be made and get those uploaded to our website. We're also going to do some comparison of this device to other popular devices such as the iPhone, the Microsoft phones, and other Android devices. Thank you.